as a newer partnership. They may have played together a few times before, but not in a long time. We are off with a redo.
I'll recall the score.
So for those at home, if the ball hits the
0-0-2
net like post at the bottom, it is a replay of the point.
A speed up right away into the body of Tyra Black. You will see Tyra fall a lot. I don't know if it's on purpose or an accident, but she does like to get on the court and kind of slip away there. I don't know if it's because of her footing, but Jade.Kawamoto, Catherine Parenteau ahead with a 1-point lead. Parris Todd sitting on that forehand for the side out. Parris Todd with a gold medal in singles at this event. Spoiler alert. And Catherine Parenteau not quite able to get the bronze in mix, so she's looking to gain this one in women's doubles.
Point.
And a little bit of a breeze. The nice thing with this lifetime ball is the wind doesn't move this ball as much as the Vulcan. So not as big of a factor as we shift to this ball. What a firefight there. We're seeing a lot of earlier pulls in this match. It's actually interesting. Typically you see mixed as the more aggressive one, but women's doubles here, a lot of firefights early and often.
Point.
Catherine Parenteau normally plays with Jade.Kawamoto for the LA Mad Drops. Thank you, Connor Garnett, for clarifying that. And you see here with her twin sister,
2-1-2.
Jackie, the right-handed player. Jade is the left-handed player, so we got Jackie onto the court today. Nice to see her in this bronze medal match.
Side out.
Great cover by Jackie there, really seeing that ball taking the middle well.
And as you can see here, Todd and Black have a 60%
1-2-1
winning prediction. I would say it would be 60% for Catherine and Jade, or Jackie. Why not? It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, the 3 and the 4 seed here, so definitely going to be a good match. Both of these teams had some great wins to get here, and a battle for that bronze medal.
Side out.
Been watching a lot of Parris Todd, Tyra Black, and something that really stands out for me is Tyra Black coming over just like a men's player would in mixed when she's on that left side. So going behind her and to her backhand attacking there is probably
2-1-2.
something that Catherine and Jackie are going to look to do.
Yeah, great aggression there. And to your point, Michelle, Catherine's inside-out forehand had a lot of success on Andre. And so we'll see if she has that same kind of approach here in this match.
Right on cue, Garnett.
Ask and you shall receive.
Right on cue. And Parris Todd missing that one for the side out, but still ahead by 2.
1-3-1.
Something that I want to point out, and you might not notice this at home, but women's doubles, I feel like the players do a really good job at tucking in their elbows and hitting really close to their bodies and utilizing their footwork to get to the ball. Whereas men and men's doubles, they really rely on their reach and their span. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's these extended firefights. You lose time with these bigger swings, so it's so imperative that you keep those elbows in. I joke around and call it T-Rex arms. And they do such a good job of that. Your elbows are kind of touching your rib cage, and it keeps those swings compact so you're able to reload for that next ball. Catherine and Jackie come away with that point. We see a lot of the speed ups now are cross court.
Yes.
It's an interesting approach here. It's early and often with these cross court speed ups.
Yeah, and it sets them up for the down the line put away, which is crazy. You would think just going straight ahead would do it, but Parris Todd sneaking in through the mid-court to get that point.
Down the line, speed up pattern there. But for those at home who have heard their coach say never speed up cross court, one of the things that they do well here is with that cross court, they crash that middle really hard after that, and their partner's hands are ready for that ball there so that they don't get in trouble.
There's that speed up on the outside.
Yeah, and I think that's the perfect example of why the cross-court speed up is so risky, is because it leaves that your partner exposed if you don't hit your spot perfectly there.
Point.
Captain Parenteau at the net, ready to attack, and that puts Parenteau and Kawamoto down 3 here in this side out.
Point.
A little run.
3-5-2. Point.
And it looks like just by being consistent here on this side out.
4-5-2.
Now only down by 1. They were trailing by 3.
Side out.
And with that speed up, Jackie, a little ambitious, leaning back. I always like to say, if you can't move forward through it, you're going to be in a little trouble, and that was evidence there a little bit.
Jackie even smiled and knew. Instead of getting frustrated, she just took notes.
Yeah, and sometimes you're even feeling it. Like sometimes it's like, maybe it's not the best, but with the momentum, so I don't hate it. Great angle there with the overhead by Catherine. Great slice there. Yeah. Shanked it, but the intent was good.
I thought she was just going for a slice tennis serve there. That's what it looked like on that overhead.
Yeah.
The lob.
Wow, great point there. And we are starting to see the down the line speed up. I think they wanted to come out early, both teams, just be a little more aggressive, and now they're settling into more higher percentage pickleball here. Great point there.
You see the stack, now tire block on the left.
Great misdirect there by Catherine. And I like the stack from Parris and Tyra, just changing things up, really giving them a different look with both their play styles. It kind of will confuse them a little bit on what type of shot they want to hit with different players on each side.
ATP off of the net.
Second serve.
And to be so quick, to understand how fast you need to be in order to get that shot. Great work from Tyra Black. A little combo for herself, Parris Todd.
Yeah, love that attack by Parris. She loaded up on that backhand, set herself up, didn't expect to hit the winner on the first one, was really creating that two-shot combo. So well executed.
So the stack earns Black and Todd a point to get off of the 4. I prefer this duo when Black is on the left. What do you think?
Yeah, I think she's able to kind of move that ball around, not in a hurry, and finding their spots. I would say Parris is the more aggressive player, so wherever she feels comfortable attacking is probably how I would look at their side situation.
Point.
Great defense, and Tyra and Parris just in that midcourt. So tough to stay in that point when you're getting attacked.
Right, they just kept getting further and further back away from the kitchen zone. Nice, smooth attack there from Parris Todd. You think she would just roll that one, but she just unleashed.
Yeah, great control there, finding the opening.
Point.
Jackie and Catherine doing a really good job of finding the feet of Parris and Tyra. They do a good job of stepping back off that line. It allows them a little bit more time to counter that ball, but the drawback of that is now they give a little bit more area for them to find their feet. Jackie and Catherine picking up on that right away excellently.
Point.
One at a time. Jk.Kawamoto, Catherine Parenteau ahead by 3 here in game 1. But here we are back in it. Game 1 still 8-5.
Side out.
And this just in from our producers in the truck. Matt Wright is the oldest player to successfully get a medal on the PPA Tour.
Wow.
Point.
Really deceptive speed up there. Not fast at all, but because it looked like Tyra's dink, she was able to thread that in the middle, and so perfectly executed by her there.
Point.
I can't tell who's the most athletic out here out of all these women. I always thought Catherine Parenteau was so,
7-8-1.
athletic. She could just perform well in any sport. But then you have Tyra Black, who is just amazing and is arguably one of seconds, Connor. No wonder it feels like it's 83.
8-8-1.
Back at it. Game 1. It's been a close one so far. And there's a signature Tyra Black forehand coming over to the right side with that put away.
Yeah, and Tyra and Parris, when they can create early and often and get a little chaos, they are having a lot of success.
Point.
And that's that pressure of Tyra reaching in on that first flick volley. Gave Jackie a little extra to think about on that dink. She didn't want to leave it up and leave her partner out to dry.
Second serve.
Cross-court speed up, getting her in a little bit of trouble there. Jackie with the great read and just kind of that pancake down to secure the first stop of their serve.
And there you have it for game one. Parris Todd with the forehand volley put away. So how are Parenteau and Kawamoto going to change their game plan here is what we're looking for.
Yeah, so they're going to have to slow it down, be really disciplined when Parris and Tyra drive, keep it at their feet, get up to that kitchen line. If they can get up to that kitchen line and have 3 or more dinks, they're going to be winning more of those points. And that's really what they need to do to come back in this match.
Side out.
You could tell that Parenteau and Kawamoto didn't quite get the best look at that, and they're not going to even challenge it. Play continues on the side out. So something about Parris Todd is her third. I think it's the toughest third shot drive on the women's side. I feel like no one's ball is as heavy as hers when I'm on the other side. Even Brooke Buckner.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Just with the dip on that ball?
No, just the
pace.
The pace, the rotation she gets on the ball. It's just it's a lot. You know, it's hard to handle. It's definitely the toughest out there. And
yeah, and with this lifetime ball, to get that up when you have it dipping is even harder.
Right.
So we'll see how Catherine and Jackie are able to kind of handle that.
One, 0, 2.
Hands on full display by Parris and Tyra there.
2, 0, 2. Point.
And you see a few uncharacteristic misses from the team of Parenteau and Kawamoto, just with that pressure of Parris and Tyra being unrelenting on those speed ups.
Way to get out of the way. Jk.Kawamoto, so good. Understanding what's coming off the paddle and how to respond. A little speed up of her own.
Second serve.
Todd on top of that one.
Yeah, and very little success when starting the firefights
0,
here.
3, 2.
Parenteau and Kawamoto.
Nice take from Tyra Black, cutting off that kitchen corner.
Yeah, great vision there to see the Ernie.
3, 0, 1. Second serve.
Great leave.
Three, 0, 2.
Hate to see the miss on the put away there. But
Yeah.
a great point nonetheless.
And the first hands battle seeming to go the way of Parenteau
Exactly.
and Kawamoto, and unable to, got a little too excited with that put away. But a good sign if you are a fan of Kawamoto and Parenteau, them starting to be a little more in control of those points.
Speaking of fans, I know Jade and Jackie's mom,
Timeout receiver,
I call her
502.
Mama Moto. I know she's watching, so a big shout out to her. She's a huge fan of the sport, and you know, the commentators.
Been kind of the, I guess, the most surprising thing after this point.
Nicely done there from Parenteau and Kawamoto, but let's take a look here again at what a great ball that set them up into the body of Parris Todd. So to answer your question, Connor, I mean, nothing is really surprising to me other than the pace, because it looks like if you grabbed a point from 2019 and sped it up, it looks like this.
0-5.
If you sped up the frames, you know what I mean? It's the same shots and same plays. It's just about 20% faster, which is crazy, you know. And I wanna say it's the athleticism, but I know for a fact that paddle technology has changed so much within the last couple of years. But it's awesome. I love it. It's great, and it's been fun catching up with it.
Point. Two, 5-2.
Wow.
And Jackie can't help but smile there. She was on that one. She knew what Parris was doing before Parris knew what she was doing. And a little bit of a momentum shift here. We see Catherine and Jackie with a little bit more swagger in their step, feeling good here.
Point.
And just like that, their hands got a little faster. They're starting to find the feet of Parris and Tyra here.
So during this timeout, you guys, I hate to make this about me because we're watching our last medal match of the day, but I would just like to thank the viewers and everyone at home for all the support and love, as this is my final PPA MLP event as a commentator, player, and it's been great. I love it. I can't believe this is the last one, but I really want to give a shout out to everyone who's been so supportive, and you know who you all are. It takes a family to get through being a pro athlete, and I appreciate all of you and the encouragement from the sport and everyone here on the PPA tour and MLP tour that's made it so good. And this opportunity has been unreal, and I wish everyone the best moving on in this tour, and love you guys, and just wanted to throw that out there before it was all said and done.
And with that, I heard maybe someone in this booth had a pretty good win in mixed doubles this weekend. We can't forget that. Michelle and Marshall.
I can't leave without making a statement, man.
Michelle and Marshall had a nice little upset victory over Tyson and Lacey to play Ben and Annalie Waters on center court. So a great way to finish that mixed doubles as well. Pretty awesome result.
Thank you so much, Connor Gannett. I appreciate you so much. But
No timeout.
Let's move on.
No timeout.
Let's continue on with this last bronze medal match of the day here on Carvana Grandstand Court. We got Catherine Parenteau serving, and they're only down by 1 here on this side out. A big momentum shift. Let's see if they can continue it
Time in.
after this timeout.
4-5-2. Point.
Oh,
Side out.
Jk.Kawamoto was so heavily set up with that forehand. She was trying to pull the scorpion, but just missed. A great run nonetheless for them. Like you said, Connor Garnett keeping that ball down to their opponents, and that's what they were so successful in doing there.
Yeah, great point there. And Catherine and Jackie seeming to find a little bit more control of this match here
5-5-2.
in getting it down and in those hands battles.
Point.
Overcooking that backhand swing volley there.
Yeah, and almost 2 on it, where she was expecting something a little
6-5-2.
faster, and so that big swing got her into trouble there.
Point.
And as a fan at home, if you aren't looking at the score, a good indicator of who is winning the match is who is winning the hands battles at that current time. Parris coming up with that one.
Side out.
No hands battle there, so a side out for Kawamoto and Parenteau.
5-7-1.
Looking to push this to 3 games.
Second serve. 5-7-2. Side out.
Like you said, whoever's winning those hand battles.
Yep.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, and that's what makes women's pickleball so exciting, is just these prolonged hands battles that they have that just keep the fans engaged and so electric.
7-5-1. Second serve. 7-5-2.
That one, Parris definitely wants back. I think exactly what she was hoping for with that, and just went for a little too much there.
Five, 7-2. Point.
And a hands battle going the way of Parenteau and Kawamoto. Let's see if they can string a few points together after
6,
that.
7-2.
miscommunication
Side
as
out.
the ball is up high. Parenteau thought she was in position, but it went over her left shoulder there.
Yeah, an amazing defense by Tyra there. Really, those mid-court resets along with the footwork to get to
7-6-1.
that ball and lob it up. Really testament to her athleticism.
Second serve.
As the game continues, the ball keeps staying lower and
7-6-2.
lower, especially on the return of serve. Nice pattern
out.
there as Jackie goes ahead with a down the line on the backhand volley.
6-7-1. Point.
And Parenteau and Kawamoto winning a lot more of these hands battles, and we are tied up now at 7.
Love to see it come back.
7-7-1. Point. Free challenge timeout. Receiver 8-7-1. 8-7-1.
That's a sneaky speed up from Parris Todd into the body of Parenteau.
Yeah, and after that timeout, you saw Tyra and Parris. They're pulling a little bit earlier, being a little bit more aggressive, and they were rewarded for it here.
Side out.
A little rushed coming up to the net there from Kawamoto. That gives Todd and Black the opportunity to
7-8-1.
gain some momentum.
Second serve. 7-8-2.
Tyra with a great spot on that speed up there. And our hands battle counter, Tyra and Parris are winning it, and they have now tied up the score as well.
It looks like Jackie wants to be the one speeding up. The pressure is on her. And all of a sudden, Todd and Black pull away with a 1-point lead.
9-8-2. Point.
It's a really great speed up by Tyra there.
Free challenge timeout. Receiver
It was
10-8-2. Point game match.
There you have it. Parris Todd, Tyra Black, yet again with another medal. This is their what, 5th one since March. Remember, they have medals in every single tournament. What impressed you the most with this team?
Yeah, just the way that they can find offense at that kitchen line, their speed ups, being able to be adaptive throughout this match. They started with the cross-court attacks, and then they were able to really reset that as Catherine and Jackie settled in to find those different spots on those players, catch them sliding, win those hands battles, and come away with a straight set victory to secure some hardware in Bristol, Tennessee. And Michelle, we got the broadcast up here. good luck in all of your future endeavors. She has been a staple of the sport from playing probably before the PPA to now just has been able to play at the top of the game for so long. It's truly a testament to be able to stay there for so long is something that's very underrated, and just continuing to battle as all the new players come in and stay here. So thank you for everything, Michelle.
Connor, thank you so much. And God, I freaking hate crying, being an emotional person, but this has meant the world to me. Thank you to the producers and everyone in the truck, Brighton, Keaton, everyone who's continuing to improve in any aspect of the court, the referees, the volunteers, everyone. It's been unreal. Thank you for the ride. I appreciate everyone at home, and you know, you don't want to miss the last match here in Bristol, Tennessee on Humana Championship Court. I believe we have our singles matchup with the men, so don't miss that. Make sure you go over there. And again, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time in San Diego for the MLP playoff. The season's coming to an end.
Go root on the Black Diamonds. Thanks, guys.